Hey y'all, it's JB. For those of you who need a reminder or who don't know, once a month I have some of my Patreon patrons choose triggers for a trigger assortment video that I do once a month. So that's what I'm doing today. If any of you are interested in supporting me on Patreon, please go ahead and check out the description box below. There's a link to it, and you can check out some of the cool stuff that you can get through subscribing on there, like postcards and exclusive emails, stuff like that. I do want to warn you right now that this video is probably going to be cut up into pieces, just because I'm having a really crazy week, y'all. How's your week going? Go ahead and let me know. Crazy weeks seem to be in the air right now. So I might not be able to do this video all in one go. I'm going to give it a try. But in this video, let me see my list right here. In this video, we're going to do, I know we're going to do some ear cupping. We're going to do some nice pen light action. We're going to do some more drawing you, like I did in a recent Quick Fix Friday. And then we're going to also do some really, or I'm going to attempt to do some really specific tapping sounds on metal. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, so let's go. You might not be able to see them, but I've got your ears right here. It's alright with you. I'm gonna go ahead and cup this ear really gently. And now this ear, very go ahead and draw you now, if that's all right. To start with, I'm going to take my pen and I'm going to do just a general outline of your face and your main features. As I'm doing that, I'm going to be holding my hand up to kind of use my fingers as a reference and measure your face a little bit. It'll help me get the correct proportions as I'm doing the initial outline here. Okay? So, if you could just sit still. You can blank if you need to, but try not to move around too much. I'm gonna kind of alright. If you could turn your face. Good. Other way. Perfect. If I can get a little closer, I'm just gonna. Alright. So. Could you tilt your chin down just a little bit? Back up. I'm actually gonna adjust your chin for you if it's alright. Can I put my hand on your chin? Just kind of lift. Perfect. Can you smile for me? Alright, now let your mouth relax. Sometimes it helps if I can see the movement of the muscles in your face. Even though this is a still drawing, it helps me to give a better sense of the unique architecture of your face. I'm going to place my hand on your cheek for a moment, if that's okay. I'm just going to gently turn your head. Good. Perfect. If you could just kind of let your shoulders drop a little bit. A little bit further. I'm going to place my hand on your shoulder, just press it down. And on the other side, I'm going to press down. Good. Good. Perfect. Could you kind of lift your eyebrows for me a little bit like that? Now let them relax. Kind of a couple stray hairs right now. I'm just going to smooth them out of the way. Good. Okay. Alright, I think that's just about it. Yeah. Got you exactly. Alright, so for this part of the video, I'm going to be using a couple of my lights to carefully inspect your eyes. It's just going to be a gentle visual examination, starting with this relatively gentle light. I'll be shining the light into your eyes, first on one side, then on the other, and I'll be giving you some very easy to follow instructions. After this light, I'll be moving on to a slightly more powerful light right here, and we'll do a little more of the same. So, if you could go ahead and look directly at my nose right here, I'm going to go ahead and shine this light in this eye over here. If you could just look right at my nose, I'm going to shine the light into your eye. Blink if you need to, but try to keep your eye open as much as possible. Good. Other side. Perfect. Looking right here. Good. Okay. Now, I'm going to be bringing the light closer and further away. Once again, just pick a point and stare straight ahead. Good. Now I'm going to be moving the light around a little bit, and this time I'd like you to look at the light and follow it as best you can as it moves around. So, looking at the light, good, and following it from side to side. Perfect. Now moving on to this light right here. I'm not certain because I own a lot of lights after 2 years of making these videos, but I think this might be the very first flashlight that I bought for ASMR videos. If any of you would care to go over to my first eye exam video and verify that, you're more than welcome to. Otherwise, let's get right in there, and you ready? This light's a little more intense. Why don't you start by staring at my nose, and I'll slowly bring it into your field of vision. So looking at my nose, good, good. It's going to come up from the bottom. Okay. And now it's going to come down from the top. Perfect. Alright. Now I'm going to get a little more aggressive with it. If you could go ahead and keep looking right here. Good. Other side. Good. I'm going to bring it in a little bit closer to your eye. Perfect. And on the other side. Good. Alright. Blink a few times, please. I'm going to start moving it around. I'd like you to follow the light with your eyes now. Good. Perfect. Good. Excellent. Blink a few times. Now, stare straight ahead at my nose, please. Good. Other side. Perfect. Once again, looking at a fixed point, we're gonna perfect. And great. Alright, so I'm going to be trying something new with this last part. It's going to be potentially a little intense. Just wanted to warn you all that it might be a little bit on the loud side. I'm going to be tapping on some metal. I think it's the kind of thing that a lot of you will enjoy. I think it might be a little intense for some of you, so just be warned. So basically, one of my patrons had sent me a specific video that showed a craftsman using some metal tools to engrave, I think it's called filigree, on a piece of metal, and had a really specific metal tapping sound. I don't have those specific tools, but I'm going to try and recreate some metal tapping sounds with the tools I do have. I hope you enjoy. as with all of my videos. Please let me know if you especially enjoyed any of these triggers. If you'd like to see longer versions of any of them. And in between videos, if you want to hear from me, make sure to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Thank you so much for watching, y'all. Y'all are the best, and I'll see you next time.